So you want to be a YouTuber, huh? You want to get to 10K, huh? Well, watch this video all the way into the end and you could have 10. Okay, I'm not gonna play with y'all. Okay. Hello, beautiful, wonderful people. It is your girl, Simone Nicole, back at it again with another video. What was that? Sorry. So today's video is going to be a bit different because it is going to be a video that I've been wanting to film for forever, and it is my how I got to 10K and my advice to small YouTubers. I have 2 pages worth of notes, and you know I like to talk. So before I start, we have to do our subscriber shout out of the day. Today's subscriber shout out is going to go to Skin with Ange. She commented us vaginas. I wasn't going to be penetrated by a stranger. Now that I realize why I picked this comment, it kind of sounds crazy, but if you watch the video, then you understand. Thank you for this laugh. Side note, I am a small YouTuber. Thank you so much, Miss Ange. I specifically picked her comment because she said that she was a small YouTuber, and I thought, who better to feature as a subscriber shout out than someone that is a small YouTuber. So thank you again to Miss Ange for commenting on my video and for watching. And if you would like to be my subscriber shout out, well, I mean, first of all, you have to be subscribed, and 2, comment on my video, leave me a little bit of love, just spread some positivity. On my channel, we really push spreading positivity in a world that can be so freaking negative. And with all that being said, let's get into today's video. All right, I feel like
let's get down to business.
I hate myself. Okay, I'm gonna break this video up into 3 different parts. The first part is going to be my journey and how I got to 10K. The second is going to be how you can do it too. And then the third part is going to be my general advice to anybody that is growing a YouTube channel or anybody that is trying to grow a following overall, but in this case, especially for YouTube. So let's get started with my journey. I started my channel back in, I think I uploaded my first video January of 2017, I want to say.
Hi everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. It is so surreal to be sitting here filming this. Like, this has been a really long time in the making. And I just got this camera from my sister because she didn't really need it anymore, so I used that, and then like a SD card that had like 5 gigabytes worth of memory. I used to film with natural daylight because I couldn't really afford to get any lights of any kind. The whole reason why I started my channel was because I felt like there was not enough space being occupied by women that looked like me, in particular dark-skinned women. Black women were always on YouTube, yes, but the space that Black women were allowed to occupy was how to lay this lace wig. I didn't recognize myself in those people. Since I felt this space that wasn't being taken up, I decided that I wanted to try to fill that space. I knew my purpose, I knew what I wanted to do. I just didn't know how to do it. But at the time, I thought I did. I did not think of YouTube as a business. I did not realize YouTube was a business. I knew that it could make me money, and I knew that I wanted to be monetized. I actually first started posting back when anything you posted could be monetized and you didn't have to be accepted into the partner program. With the partner program as it is right now, me filming this, you need 4,000 hours of watch time and 1,000 subscribers. I didn't really like understand how important thumbnails were. I didn't understand that there's certain dimensions that your thumbnail had to be, how to make clickable, searchable titles, how to optimize my tags so that I could rank higher in search. I had absolutely no idea what any of that meant because I didn't realize, and I wasn't treating it as if I was starting a business, because when you start a YouTube channel, you are effectively starting a business. If I would have been consistent, I feel like my journey would be a little different, but I was in college at the time and YouTube wasn't paying the bills, so baby, I just couldn't, I quite literally couldn't afford to do it. For me, everything changed because my grandma passed away in January of 2019, so a full year ago. My grandmother passed away. She passed away when she was 90 years old. So by the time she passed away, she had suffered with dementia and her memory wasn't very good. During my
early college years when she still remembered who I was, I had left out of the room, or I left to go to work or do something, and my grandma told my mom that I was going places one day. She just knew it. I have always known that I am meant to do something way bigger, and that this YouTube is just a way for me to get there. Hearing my mom say that my grandma could see it too so clearly, that I was going to do something big and I was going to change this world, it just lit a fire under me, and that is when everything changed. At the beginning of 2019 is when I started to be way more consistent with my videos. I made it a goal to post as often as I possibly could. I had graduated school, so it was definitely a lot more possible for me to do. I don't know how many videos I ended up posting in 2019. I will pop that up on the screen, but it was substantially more than I had posted in 2019. And I had my very first video do well, and that was my natural hair journey. And those people would come to my channel to watch my journey, but then they would see like, oh, she has like other videos too. Like I can watch her. I used to get the comment all the time, I found you because your natural hair journey video, blah, blah, blah. And that's when I started gaining views, right? So again, another video that sent me into my next stage of success was my function of beauty review video, the infamous one. Right now I am pushing 500,000 views on the video, which is insane, and it is the majority of the reason why I have my following here. I firmly believe that these now 20,000 subscribers that I have would not have come had I not been consistent. That is what got me here. So let's move on to how you can be the next person sitting here giving people advice as to how you made it to 10K. You need to figure out what you want to do and what you have to offer. Don't nobody care that you're pretty. Hella people are pretty. Don't nobody care that you play games real well. Anybody can play games real well. You need to figure out what makes you special and what you have to bring to the table, and then you capitalize on that. There are 1,000 people in one niche, but there is only one you. So you need to figure out what makes you unique, and you need to play up on that. I'm sure I'm not the only video that you have watched on this, but baby, it's true. You need to niche down. You need to have something that your followers know you for and can come to you and trust you with. For me, it is natural hair and it is product reviews. That is what people come to me for. That is what people know me for, and they trust me for it. I am the expert in the room on that. What are you the expert in the room for? Once you decide what makes you special, what sets you apart from everybody else, what makes you marketable, now you need to focus on setting a schedule that you can stick to, and so that you can be consistent. A lot of people will tell you to set an upload schedule like, I have new uploads every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And that is very good for the algorithm. I cannot give that advice because I do not do that. I still have a part-time job. Unfortunately, I am not able to have those set standards just yet. I am consistent though. I have at least one video out a week, and sometimes I have 2 videos out a week. No one is going to subscribe to you because you have one video that they like. That's pretty rare. Usually they have to go through and watch a bunch of your videos to know that they like you. Those one-hit wonder subscribes are not very good a lot of the times because they subscribe to you for that one-hit wonder. You want the person that's going to come to your channel and only subscribe to you after they've watched 10, 15, 20 videos, because that means that they really like you and they're invested in you. This is a back and forth with all creators where all of us have videos that we like to produce, and then we have videos that our audience likes to see. And when you're truly happy as a YouTuber, you combine both. So right now I'm kind of in the in-between where I want to lean more lifestyle than natural hair content exclusively, because I just know that that's what I want to do. But I've cultivated this audience that looks to me for natural hair content and for product reviews. So I take a method of one for me, one for you, basically. So I'm going to produce a video like this one that I truly am passionate about and I just want to produce. And then I produce a video that I know that my audience wants to see. You need to figure out if you are always going to be producing videos that where you and your audience are in line with each other, or if you're going to apply the one for me, one for you rule. Let's talk about tools, okay? What you use to film with. I know that I do not like to watch videos unless it is in 1080 HD, 4K, whatever you got, baby. I want to see that. I don't have time to be sitting up here squinting, watching you in 480p. Like, nope, I'm actually all set on that. So since I am like that, I can only assume that my audience is like that, because that is just kind of the YouTube standard at this point. My setup is pretty advanced. I will take my vlog camera to show you guys my setup. Okay, so hey, this is what I see when I film. I use my MacBook as my monitor, because whenever you get a Canon, you get this program that comes with the Canon to where you can download it to your computer, and then from here you can make sure that you're in focus. You can adjust the different like color settings on the camera, various things like that. So this is like essential. To be able to see yourself when you're recording is essential. This is my camera. Like I said before, it is the Rebel T6i. I've had this camera for 3 years now, and I was really ready to get rid of it and get a new camera, but the camera wasn't the issue, it was the lens. So this lens completely transformed the look of my video. I will have everything that I'm talking about listed in the description box down below. And then I have this tripod here that I got from Amazon, nothing crazy. And then behind here, this tripod actually goes with some Glamcore lights that I got a while ago that I was filming with, which I will also link down below. And I got those on like a Flex Pay or like an Easy Pay or a Carmella, you know what I'm saying? So I used to film with those lights, and those lights are actually sitting down in this chair over here. That's the tip of one of the lights, because I just don't use it anymore. I don't have a use for them. And then I have this main light that I also got from Amazon. And then I have 2 soft boxes. So I film with a 3-point lighting setup. And I also have this little, I just took a box that I got from Amazon. I deconstructed it, and then I covered the entire thing with aluminum foil, and it really just gives you a beautiful reflection. Like the light can just reflect off of it. All of these come together to just make me look beautiful, and that is the goal. I'm gonna rewind to how I first started. You need to get on YouTube and you need to look up hacks for beginners at YouTube, lighting hacks, cheap mics I can invest in. You need to be researching on YouTube like a mad person. If money is something that is a concern, which it is for most of us, I was hacking it up, girl, hacking it up. And then to film, I used my phone. So I would always try to make sure I had the newest phone so that I would be able to record my videos on my phone in the highest quality possible. And then the audio from my phone sufficed just fine. And that was cool to start out with. But you want to be constantly investing and elevating yourself. With a business, you might start out in a little storefront, you know, like just renting a little bit of space, but you're not going to stay there forever. That's just the starter pack, right? So as you invest into your business more, you're going to take the money that you get from your business and you're going to invest it right back. You are going to be in the red for a very long time, and that's okay. Most businesses are. I invested as I saw fit, and you can, should, and you will do the same. Along with that, you need to figure out what you're going to edit in and how you're going to edit. What is Final Cut Pro? Like $300 or $400? I didn't want to pay that, so I ended up getting this program called DaVinci Resolve. It is available to anybody for free, whether you're on Windows or you are on a MacBook. I love the software. You just have to figure out what you are comfortable editing on. If you have to edit on your phone, then that is completely okay. If you want to edit on a computer, that is completely okay. You just have to figure out what works for you and find your own editing style, you know, and edit your videos. The last tip that I have for how to, you need to be researching this platform like it is a business, because it is a business. You need to understand how important your thumbnails are. You need to get something to edit your thumbnails in. You need to figure out what SEO means, search engine optimization. You need to figure out how to do your tags. You might want to get an extension for your browser, TubeBuddy, or I think it's called like vidIQ. Tools like that will help you to get ahead, and you absolutely need to understand that. You cannot just throw videos out into the atmosphere and just hope that they stick. You need to become strategic and then optimize on the strategy that you use and stay consistent with that strategy. I would get way deeper into this type of stuff, but instead I'm just gonna recommend a channel that helped me grow immensely. Her name used to be The Content Bug. That's, if you search her, it'll be called The Content Bug, but now she's changed her name to Catherine Manning. She was invaluable to me growing my channel and my analytics. I had never looked so deeply into my analytics until I started watching her videos. She is that girl, period. She explains everything in such a digestible way. I recommend her to any new YouTubers, and I will have her channel linked down below. Okay, so now that the how-to part is done, the actual you physically going after it is done, we're gonna talk advice. If you're doing this for fame and for money, stop right now. YouTube looks like it's an easy job, but baby, let me tell you, it's really not. You are now converting to a lifestyle where, you know, at your job you can clock in and out. This is not a job that you clock in and out of, and you're not gonna make money for a very long time. And even when you do start to make money, it can be very, very inconsistent. Speaking personally, there are months where I've made a couple $1,000s, and there are months literally followed by a month where I make a couple $100s. And fame, girl, let's just keep it a buck, okay? Let's just keep it a buck. Just because you have 1 million subscribers on Instagram does not make you famous. You have to stop thinking that you are special because you have big numbers on the internet, because you're not, okay? You are still a regular person, and it is what you do with that platform that can potentially parlay you into fame. And if you're in it for the money, it's going to become very, very apparent, and people do not like that on YouTube, okay? Ooh, child, I'm a sensitive person, but you cannot be on this platform if you are not unshakable in who you are, okay? People will try to come for you for nothing. You got to figure out what you're going to give your energy and your time to. If you're not rock solid in who you are, you're very, very movable, okay? So these little internet gangsters is really gonna get to you, because people will say anything from behind a keyboard. If you are somebody where you know you can't not read the comments on your Instagram, you are constantly checking to see your numbers, and you're constantly checking to see what people said about you. And if you use that as a gauge of whether or not you feel good about yourself today, hang it up flat screen, baby. Don't get discouraged when your channel is not growing like you want it to. Cases like Emma Chamberlain, okay, she uploads one video and then goes viral. That's not really a thing. It is very common for you to work for a very long time with very little payoff, for you to be making hella videos for very little bit of money. That is regular as hell, okay? So please do not be discouraged. And if you do get discouraged because you're not hitting certain numbers, again, this platform might just not be for you, because it is such a shaky, iffy platform to be on. Ooh, this is like one of the main reasons I want to make this video. Let me go ahead and prop my feet up, girl. Know your worth and do not settle for anything less, okay? Us smaller influencers be feeling like we don't have any worth because we don't have 1 million followers. Bullshit. It's just not true. You need to figure out how to build a media kit, how to present a professional front with brands that want to work with you, and how to get the money that you ask for whatever sponsored content that they want. And then even when they do hit me up and it is like something that would fit my audience, I will be like, hi, thank you so much for reaching out. Attached is my media kit, and your media kit is gonna have your rates on it. People will be like,
oh hun, so we wanted you to do a full dedicated video, and in exchange for us sending you the product, we just wanted you to do a video for us. We just really don't have the budget to pay you.
I know you lying. It's been some brands that's reached out to me that have worked with YouTubers with upwards of a million subscribers, and you want to tell me that you don't have the money to pay me? Girl, goodbye. What you're really saying is that you don't think that I'm worth the money, okay? And to that, I say, but bye. I don't want to work with you. The reason why I get so worked up about this is, okay, people, when you get to like 5,000 subscribers, let's say you get an average of 500 views per video. That's 10% engagement, which is average. That's industry standard. You put that video up, and this company now has 500 new eyes on their product. If even 10% of the people watching, 50 people go to that website, let's say all of those people get $10 worth of stuff, that's $500 in sales. And they want to pay you $0, girl, goodbye. I don't care if they pay you $50 for a video. I don't care. You have worth. You are not doing no favors for nobody, okay? You are the production team. You are the editor. You are the designer, the creative director. You are all of these things, all wrapped up into one. And you're gonna need to be paid for your services. So girl, know your worth. Get on Social Blue Book. Plug in all of your numbers and it's going to give you a rough estimate of how much you are able to charge for a dedicated Instagram video, a product mention, an Instagram swipe up. Like, it goes into detail with how much you can offer. And then I add a little tax to that number because I'm worth it. Now, speaking of these sponsorships, baby, don't let no money make you lie to your audience, because once you start lying to your audience, you're done for. Imagine lying to your audience for a free conditioner. You gotta have more integrity than that, baby, okay? You're not about to be sitting up here lying to your audience in order to get some free stuff. Like, it might work for like 2 seconds, but people are gonna figure you out and then you're gonna lose everything. Because again, people on the internet are ruthless. Let's just like not, okay? Your integrity is everything as a creator. And people are already so untrustworthy of these influencers and they feel like we lie about everything. No, just your problematic faves lie about everything that you continue to make famous and continue to uplift and continue to give a platform to. Those are the people that continue to make mistakes and continue to lie. And I mean, I'm just saying, you know, whatever though. Oh, I need to say this for the people in the back. You are now a role model, whether you like it or not. I don't care if you don't want to be a role model. That's not my problem. It's not. When you beg for this audience, when you was doing all these meet and greets, when you was selling out all of these shows, and when you was selling out eyeshadow palettes and perfumes and all that stuff, you were okay with being a role model then, huh? But then when it came time for you to do things that mattered and to truly do things to set an example for your audience, now you're not a role model. The fact of the matter is that you are living a lifestyle that people admire you for in some way, shape, or form. So therefore, you are now a role model. Act accordingly. You need to be mindful that there are always eyes on you. Your voice matters, your opinion matters, and how you use your platform matters, okay? Period. So if you're not ready to be a role model, exit stage left. My last point, my last thing, promise. All y'all heifers, someone did explain manifestation to y'all and y'all just feel like y'all can manifest anything. Y'all be like,
Hi, hello Jesus. I am manifesting $1 million home in next door to Kylie Jenner, and I also want to drive a Rolls Royce, but I don't want to do any work. Thank you, Jesus. That is what I manifest.
like, come on, that's not, okay? Manifestation without work is a waste of time. You can be manifesting all you want. You need to put in the work to go with it, okay? That is all of the advice that I have to offer to new YouTubers, to beginners, how I got to 10K, my journey, all of that good stuff. And I just appreciate you guys so much for being here. I'm happy that I can even make this video and say I got 10K, baby, because that's a lot of people. Like, don't let a number like 1,000 or 5,000 get you down. Imagine a gymnasium full of 1,000 people and they care about what you have to say. What? That is crazy. Pat yourself on the back, okay? I don't care what level of your journey that you are at. You are the ticks for getting that far. Every single accomplishment is worth celebrating, okay? I appreciate you guys so very much. If you learned anything from this video, make sure you let me know down in the comment section below. I hope that you subscribe and that you stick around with me here. We have fun over here. And if that is something that you are interested in, then make sure that you subscribe and that you follow me on all my other forms of social media. Thank you guys so very much for joining me today. Have a wonderful day, night, wherever you are, and remember to stay blessed. Remember to keep positivity in your life, because positivity breeds positivity, and we have absolutely no time for negativity in 2020. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, girl.